Hi everyone, my name is Javier Barba, and I'm gonna talk about the diet during the ancient regime in France. We will talk about what people ate, how they prepare their meals, and the seasonal nature of the food. We'll also talk about the regional holidays and traditions that impact on their food, and also the impact of the Columbian exchange. We will cover all these topics during the next minutes. What was it? To truly understand the diet during the ancient regime, we will appreciate the stark contrast and disparities that exist within the three states of society. The clergy, the first state comprising the clergy, enjoyed a relatively diverse diet. Their meals feature bread, vegetables, fruits, dairy products, fish, and occasionally some meat. What we set them apart was their access to personal gardens and vineyards, which enriched their diets with fresh produce and wine. The nobility reveled in opulence and extravagance. Their dining tables were resplendent with grand feasts where every dish was a work of art. Game meats, including venison and wild boar, were hallmark of their diet. Their access to exotic spices, imported wines, and the services of skilled chefs defined their culinary experience. The commoners, they were the majority of the population, and they faced a diet marked by simplicity and scarcity. Bread served as their primary staple, with their quality varying greatly based on socioeconomic status. Vegetables like cabbage and turnips, legumes, and grains form the core of their daily sustenance. Meat remained as a luxury reserved for special occasions or festivals. Okay, now let's talk about how was it prepared. The culinary practices during the ancient regime were not about sustenance. They were a reflection of the era's taste, techniques, and cultural norms. The cooking methods were roasting and boiling, and they also were they elaborate the presentations for the nobility. The role of skilled chefs. The nobility culinary experiences was further elevated by the presence of accomplished chefs who craft exquisite dishes. These chefs were regarded as artists in their own right, and their creations were often centerpiece of noble feasts. Preservation techniques. Some preservation techniques, such as salting and pickling, played a vital role in extending the shelf life of food. These methods allow individuals to enjoy certain foods even during the harsh winter months, emphasizing the adaptability of culinary practices to the seasons. Now we will talk about the seasonal nature of food. To truly appreciate the ancient regime diet, we must acknowledge the profound influence in the agricultural calendar. The seasonal variations. The ability of fresh produce, including fruits and vegetables, varied significantly within the seasons. The summer months brought an abundance of fresh, local ingredients, while winter ushered in a reliance on preserved foods and resourcefulness. Winter coping strategies. The transitioning to winter brought challenges in terms of food shortages, especially for commoners. During these times, preservation techniques were invaluable, allowing families to sustain themselves with fresh produce when fresh produce was scarce. Influence of preparation. Seasonal variations in food availability not only determine what people ate, but also how they prepared their meals. The connection between nature's rhythms and culinary traditions was a defining feature of the era. Let's talk about the impact of regional holidays and traditions in their diet. In the ancient regime, food was not just a sustenance. It was a cultural cornerstone that brought communities together. Regional festivals and holidays. Across France, regional festivals and holidays played a significant role in shaping local diets. Each region had its own unique dishes and culinary customs associated with specific celebrations. The cultural significance of the food became a symbol of community and heritage, uniting people through shared traditions. The act of gathering around the table for special occasions was an integral part of maintaining cultural identity and social bonds. The Columbian Exchange was a pivotal moment in world history, had a profound and lasting impact on the ancient regime's diet. The Columbian Exchange refers to the exchange of crops and ingredients between the Old World Europe and the New World Americas. This momentary change introduced a range of New World food to Europe, revolutionizing the culinary practice. The foods that were brought to Europe were, for example, the tobacco, the avocados, the peppers, the peanuts, potatoes, tomatoes, corn, chocolate, pumpkins, vanilla, and also from Europe some things were taken to America, like the coffee, the pear, the peach, the bananas, sugar, onion, the sheep, horses, cows, grapes, and also some diseases like the Black Death. The introduction of new ingredients to the new world foods such as potatoes, tomatoes, and chocolate found their way into French cuisine. These ingredients not only expand the palate but also had enduring cultural and economic significance. The diversification of the diet in the Columbian Exchange diversified the diets of Europeans, leading to the incorporation of previously unknown ingredients into everyday cooking. It also contributed to the growth of global trade networks, marking a profound shift in culinary history. In conclusion, the diet during the ancient regime was a complex interplay of social hierarchy, culinary expertise, and seasonal adaptations. It was a time when food was not just a matter of sustenance, but a reflection of one's status, culture, and history. As we reflect on this era, we gain a deeper understanding of the power of food to unite and divide, to shape societies, and to tell stories of the past. Thank you so much to attend this presentation.